guys, welcome back to the Science Kid. Today we're going to be talking about how to not wash your hands. So as you know, we've had a serious outbreak of a virus called COVID-19. Now this is pretty bad, and one of the things that you can use to help yourself and all the people around you is to wash your hands. You wash your hands at pretty much any moment after you have done anything that could be touching something, pretty much anything that isn't sleeping. You need to wash your hands afterwards to make sure you stay clean. So, to show the germs, we're going to use this cool product that I found that is called Glow Germ Gel. Now, most germs are bioluminescent, which means that they glow under a black light or UV light. And so we're going to show you how to not wash your hands and show you what it looks like after the incorrect washing. So the first thing we're going to do is apply a little bit of the Glow Germ Gel. It's going to spread a long ways. So the first incorrect way to wash your hands is the people that just twiddle their fingers. All they do, turn on the water, just do a rinse. Just, quick rinse. They're like, okay, I'm good. So, and then they dry off their hands, quite simply. Just do a normal dry off. And so let's see how that looks like underneath the UV light. So our hands are still pretty dirty. That's not good. You want to see almost no germs on your hands. See, on the wrist, they didn't do their wrist, so look at all that stuff. You might touch something. And so that is not good. Don't want to do that. Not at all, whatsoever. So, we're going to apply a little bit more of the Glow Germ Gel. And we're going to show you how a person washes their hands without soap. So what they do, put it under, and they know to wash their wrists and get under the fingernails of every single one. Make sure they're all clean and getting it everywhere. But they don't use any soap. And so they dry off their hands as well as they can. And now let's see how it looks under the UV light. Look at this hand. You see a lot of particles still. It's a lot better than just twiddling your fingers, but still didn't get any, they got a little bit, but not that much. Like you can see over the back of my fingers, there's still quite a bit. That is not good at all. So, I'm going to reapply a little more of the Glow Germ Gel. Now we can show you this. Alright, it's everywhere. So now we're going to show you what the standard person that's out and about wants to eat a quick snack. And they know to wash their hands, but not the correct way. They use something that is now very valuable during this time. Hand sanitizer. It's like liquid gold nowadays. So what they do is they take about a quarter size amount of the hand sanitizer and they just rub it all around your hands. Rubbing it everywhere, making sure everything's squeaky clean. And they're like, yeah, definitely super clean hands right here. Alright, so let's look at it underneath the black light. Let's look at our hands. That is gross. It's pretty much just really watery and didn't change anything. If it did anything, it rubbed it around into more places than it was before. Oh man, that is not good. And it Can't get its wrists. Probably would spread it up your arm even more if it did anything. You see the really big particles. Hands like glowing. That is insane. Dang. So, now you have seen all the ways to not wash your hands. I'm going to show you how I wash my hands. So what you do is you turn on the water and you count to at least 20 seconds, even more if you want to. And for me, it's easiest if I sing the song Rent right after turning on the water and applying soap. So turn on the water, get the soap, 525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments, oh dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? And if you want, you can go over your wrists all the way up your arm if you want to, because it can get pretty much anywhere. You want to stay as clean as possible. And then dry your whole arm off, pretty much anywhere that's wet. And when you're drying your hands or arms off, you want to try to avoid the air dryers, because pretty much what those do is they take the gross germs that are on your hands, and because it's not dry, the water that's still on your hands, which most likely has human feces or stuff on it, fly off into the air or even back in the air machine, and it'll spread it out on other people's hands, which is really, really bad. And it's really gross. So now let's see what the proper hand washing looks like underneath the UV light. Look at how much better that did than the ones previously. So much better than before. You can still see little specks, so you probably should wash your hands as long as possible. And that's pretty interesting. So this Glow Room gel, it's pretty accurate for what I would say would go about a normal day's activities. And so that's pretty much how you don't and do wash your hands, and make sure to stay happy, safe, and super healthy. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.